in the kitchen with Angie in real life. So here's what you gotta do. Hit the bell, subscribe, share, and comment too. It's Angie in real life. It's Angie in real life. It's 1L in real life. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up to another Sunday live with your girl Angie in the kitchen? Please thumbs up this live. Share me out. Tell a neighbor and tell a friend. Look, y'all, on today's menu, we have, for the first time ever, sweet potato shepherd's pie. Y'all know I love me a good old shepherd's pie. And ain't nothing like a good old shepherd's pie. So today, we are trying out a new. I'm gonna use my same recipe as I always use when I make shepherd's pie.
Do you realize how much money this will save us?
And the only thing that we're gonna change today is the flour that we use to make the gravy, and we are changing the potatoes to sweet potatoes. What's up, Joshua? Welcome to the live. Come on in. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend. Come on in, come on in. We're going to give you the word for the day. The scripture of today. Scripture of today. Welcome to Angie in Real Life, where faith meets food, family, and everyday life. So, today's scripture is John 4:14-6. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. Listen, listen. What does that mean? I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. That's Jesus. Jesus is letting everyone know that in order for you to see God, you have to come through him, the true and living Son. All right, y'all. God loved us so much, he gave us his Son, Jesus Christ. Y'all know the scripture. If not, now you do. Thumbs up the live, share me out. There is 17 people in the live stream, and we only have 2 thumbs up. Come on in. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. I did some prep work before you guys got on here just to get started. In this pot right here, we have the sweet potatoes boiling. Some of you guys made them. Yes, yes, Joshua. Shout out to the Knicks champs. Yes, that is my husband's team. Absolutely. We have the potatoes. Normally, sweet potatoes make their own water. But these right here look like they struggling a little bit. But I'm going to let them go. Let them do what they do. Let them cook down. And then we are going to mash them. Shout out to the Knicks again. There's 2 people watching. It actually says that there are 16 people in here. Can we get 16 thumbs up? And let's get this onion diced up and get this ground beef. Get this ground beef in the room. Y'all come on in here. Let me recalibrate it. I might pour a little bit of water in them sweet potatoes just to get them going a little bit more. I don't want them to burn, but I want to be able to mash them up real good. I mean mash them up real good. So I'm going to put a little water in them. I've turned my pan on a little bit. My eye on me turned on low. Sweet potatoes normally make their own water, but I'm going to give these a kickstart today. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All I did was peel these and cut these up and put some salt on them. That was it. We just let them go. We're going to let them go for what we know. Go for what we know. Our protein of choice is ground beef, 73.27. We also want to use some peas and carrots. And we also going to do a bonus dish. The bonus dish, I will show you guys. These are the ingredients, but we'll unwrap that once we get this started. How y'all doing today? I hope you guys had a good day. I hope y'all had a good Sunday. Blessings over your week. I have a 4-day work week this week, so we got to get some stuff done today. I'm going to put a little olive oil in the bottom of this pan because I want to saute these onions. I want to saute these onions. Y'all, we had an awesome time in church today. A really awesome time. I got my laptop so I can see the comments best I can. I'm going to have to move it into my eyesight so I can see it. Y'all, I'm going to warn y'all now, my eyes is getting ready to water. If you guys are cutting up onions, if you keep the root intact, your eyes will not burn. But I didn't do that. I didn't do that, okay? I didn't do that. And I really feel like cheating on these onions. You know how sometimes you just want to cheat and you don't want to do it right? I got all kind of little kitchen gadgets. Maybe one of these Sundays, I'll go over my kitchen gadgets with y'all. Maybe we can get some product from companies to reach out to us. These onions, I am cutting them up to go inside. I'm sauteing them for a shepherd's pie. Normally when I make shepherd's pie, we use, I think, Idaho potatoes. We use Idaho potatoes. But today, honey bunnies, we are using sweet potatoes. I've never made this before. Joshua, my husband, is a Knicks fan, so he's just excited as you are today. We went to the grocery store this morning before church, honey. He was repping his Knicks. But he always wears his Knicks, though. Whether they win or lose. His favorite NBA team is the Knicks. And his favorite football team is the Packers. Honey, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I don't know what is going on with these fruit flies, but fall is over. But it's like they want to take over my kitchen. Alright, that's enough. We got the olive oil in the bottom of these. I'm going to saute these onions. And then I'm going to take them out because the ground beef makes enough of its own. As a matter of fact, do I want to saute the whole, all of them? Because I'll always be. Church was so good. Our first lady, we didn't have church at our own church. We went to a visiting church. A sister church. Baby, it was good. It was good. And she talked about, oh, it ain't no sizzle. I wanted the sizzle, baby. Ain't nothing like that sizzle. Okay, I put olive oil in the pan. We're going to saute these onions. We're going to take them out and put the ground beef in. Come on now, get on up there. We got our ground beef masher. Hey Timmy Twisted, how are you? Just stopped by, thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate it. This does this to me every time. I put 5, but it's supposed to be faith, family, and food. I'll always be grateful. I'll always be Here we are together. 8 people. And we only have, y'all, where they do that at? 8 people. And we literally only have 4 thumbs up. We gotta do better than that. We gotta do better than that, better than that, better than that. And so also, I am scheduled to work 4 days this week. And so, again, I think I told y'all last Sunday, we try to cook a lot of, ooh, this smells so good. We try to cook enough so we can meal prep. My husband and I have been eating on this health kick, trying to eat a little healthier. So we want to make sure that we have food readily available. Okay, I need to turn y'all up on high, because y'all pussy food. I need y'all to cook. Come on, they cooking, but they ain't cook. Look, see how that mashed already? The next time I do these, I'm going to put them in the oven. But for the sake of time, I put them on top of the stove today. It's already 3:43, and we need to be eating. I'm going to saute these onions until they get translucent. Can y'all see the onions? Yeah, I want y'all seeing the pot, baby. Can y'all see in the pot, baby? There y'all go. Get in there. Yes. Get in there with the food. Whew. Alright. I'm going to take these onions out. They're as translucent as I want them to be. Because we want, now y'all getting, let me do live. Y'all, that's one thing about this glass top stove. Baby, you cannot be playing with this stove. It will cook the heck out of some stuff. You see the steam coming out that pot? Ooh. Alright. Now, we're going to go in with this ground beef. Y'all, it don't take ground beef long to cook. Now y'all hear how that's frying? And the eye ain't even on. Shout out, however you say it. Y'all help this girl. Ground beef masher. 10 people watching. I need to see if I have black beans. Yes, honey. Black beans are really good. And most of the time, I use canned. But if I think of what I want to have ahead of time, I'll go ahead and put them in my slow cooker. Alright, so beef is ground beefing. I love, love, love this. This is Dale steak seasoning. It is very salty. but it's very, very flavorful. Very, very flavorful. It's almost like a soy sauce. If you look at the ingredients, it is, look at the ingredient. Number one ingredient is soy sauce, water, and salt. So this can, if you use too much of it, you can really oversalt your meat. So we put some Dell steak seasoning in it. We're going to hit it with a little Worcestershire. Just a little bit. And we're going to come back with the famous, all of the famous herbs. Rico! What up, Rick? Hey, Rico. Welcome to In the Kitchen with Angie. Again, shout out to all my new followers, y'all. We are growing. This is granulated onion. Don't be afraid of the onion. Oops. I smell my sweet potatoes. Smell like they're burning. So we're going to have to remedy that. Give me a minute. I'm going to turn that eye off. We're going to turn this down. I took the sweet potatoes off the heat. Black pepper. Some paprika. And even when you put all these seasonings in there, once you get your meat done and it's not flavored to your liking, once the meat get done, go ahead and add some more in there. All right. And we're going to give this a whirl. And I'm actually going to push it on this eye, turn this off, and turn that back up. So I can work in these sweet potatoes closer to me. Stay on a medium-high heat. Both of those will go back in the fridge. Need to pull these over to me so we can work on them. See, food talk to you, y'all. If you listen to your food, it will talk to you. All right, let's let that ground beef brown a little bit. Now these pot handles is hot. This eye is off. My potatoes are starting to stick a little bit. And, ooh, that's like caramelization, baby. Ooh. They doing what they doing. Baby, look. Achoo! Bless me. They said if you ain't sneezing, it ain't season. Hey, Uncle Jukebox. Can I borrow your stove, Auntie? I listen to it too. It says you don't want beef, Auntie. We are making sweet potato shepherd's pie. Hey Raymond, how are you? Honey, we so good. We're good with this beef. I think after today, we're gonna give beef a break for a little while. I got some ground turkey. Some ground chicken that I'm going to actually make some chicken sausage out of. Alright, so these are looking like I want them to look. They're almost where I need them to be. They was scaring me a little bit. So I'm going to put a little water in the bottom of this pot. Yes, yes. You know they say a watch pot never boils. So I'm gonna turn this back on a medium low heat. Because I'm mashing them only a little bit. Only a little bit. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna swap these two out again. I got both eyes on medium heat. Alright. The ground beef is doing what it's doing. I'm gonna put the lid back on the sweet potatoes for a little bit. And I'm actually gonna turn that down on low. Look, Uncle Jukebox, I've been trying to look for some turkey wings for a hot minute. And I Googled, like, why can't we find turkey wings? And because of, like, the bird flu and we got 11 people watching. Can we calibrate the live? Because of the bird flu, and a lot of turkey farms have gone out of business. And every local butcher that I have called, no one has turkey wings. So we got our sweet potatoes, sweet potatoing. I turned them down low. We're gonna let our ground beef. And then we're gonna move on to our meal prep for the week. I think I saw a recipe. All right, this is my sweet potato spoon. I want to say it was TikTok. TikTok, one of them, I can't remember. But we have made this before. Not this particular recipe, but we've had this before. So I think I saw the recipe a few weeks ago. Might have been on TikTok. I don't know. You know how you be surfing through the web and you just be coming across things like, you know what, I'm going to try this. So it's been a couple weeks. It's been a couple weeks since I saw the video. I can hear you down there rumbling. Ooh, that ground beef smells good. Good old faithful sweet potato masher. Okay. Yo, my glass is getting foggy. Y'all, I won't be mad if there's some chunks in here. I won't be mad at all. What happened to my ground beef? We're going to use this. Y'all, we need 4 more followers. And we'll be at 2,400 followers. 2,400 lifers. We gained 21 new family members in May. Y'all, that is great. And y'all keep watching. Y'all keep watching now. Y'all keep watching now, you heard? Now these potatoes, I have the eye on low. If I was making a sweet potato pie, baby, woo! You know I can easily turn this into a pie. You know how easy this can be a pie? I want a little taste. They taste like they need some salt in them. The ground beef, I'm turning off because it's done. We're going to drain this grease off of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick it up a notch. Yes. 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 Boom, boom. Kick it up a notch with that. And we're going to kick it up another notch. Ooh, did y'all see that? Boom. A half a stick of real butter. Real butter. $16 people watching. Let's match the 16 thumbs up. For those that just came in, we are making sweet potato shepherd's pie. Comment below if you had shepherd's pie before. My pot, this pot is still on. It's on low heat though. The ground beef has stopped. Let's taste this. Y'all ain't gonna want nothing when it get done. It tastes like sweet potatoes. That's pretty much where we wanted it. It is a savory, not a sweet. But Rika, so our bonus dish, baby, is 15 bean soup with collard greens. Thank you for the coins. Hey, 1SB. This is our bonus dish. But let's finish this one up today. Let's finish this up right now. So this is mashed as it's going to get. I feel like my sweet potatoes is missing something, but when you make sweet potatoes, you're so used to the sweetness of the sugar and the cinnamon and the vanilla and all that, but we're not doing that. We want a savory, not sweet. So we're going to cover that up. I'm going to leave that on low. We're going to drain this ground beef. Is what we're going to do. Where are you guys viewing from today? Comment below. What state are you viewing from? Alright, so I'm going to keep some of that ground beef in there and some of that grease. Some of that grease. I'm going to turn this back on low. Yes. I don't think, do we need the spoon again? Turn that back on low just to get it sizzling a little bit. The ground beef we're draining. Comment this city here, look, your state. That ground beef needs a little bit more seasoning. Okay, Delaware. I'm a terrible chef. I'll be honest. I appreciate this stream. Oh, thank you. The ground beef need a little bit more seasoning, but I'm gonna once I get it in the pan, I'll season it some more. Official P sent sparkles, 2 jewels. Thank you. TFT sent gold coins for 10 jewels. Thank you. Official 1P said that looks so good to me. I wish I could be there myself to have some right now. Look, I can teach you how to cook. It's just basically putting flavors together. You can do it. I love everything to spread. Though eating never looked this good forever. Thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you guys. 11 watching. We got 12 thumbs up. Thank you guys for your support. Again, we're almost at 2,400 lifers. 6 more followers. We cook it a little bit. Okay, we cook it a little bit. I want to add a little bit more of this in there. I'm adding these onions back because y'all know what I'm getting ready to do, don't y'all? Comment below if you know what I'm getting ready to do. Comment below if you know what I'm fitting to do. Comment below if you know what I'm fitting to do. Comment below if you know what I'm fitting to do. We need a little bit more heat. And that pie was like a tablespoon of oil. And you know when you're making a gravy or a roux, it's equal parts of fat and equal parts of flour. Because we are eating better, we are using whole wheat, non-enriched flour. Because we get ready to make a gravy, y'all. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to add a little bit more butter and let that melt down. And then I'm going to add a tablespoon of flour. And then we're going to let that cook down, honey. We're going to let that cook down. If you ever want to make homemade gravy on any meat that you're using, this is your basic starter. Remember, equal parts fat and equal parts flour. So what are you saying equal parts? If you use a tablespoon of fat, which is, if you use olive oil, if you use avocado oil, that is your fat. Your flour could be, I'm using whole wheat flour. You could use cornstarch. You can use whatever flour you choose. So I'm chalking it up to a tablespoon because of the fact that I use some of the hamburger grease and a piece of butter. So I'm adding a tablespoon. And you want to cook the flour. You don't want it to burn. You want to cook it. And because this is whole wheat flour, it may be harder for me to see. But if it was regular white flour, unbleached is better for us, y'all. Non-enriched, unbleached. So you're going to cook that flour so it's going to have chalky flavor. You want to add seasonings to that. You got granulated garlic. Oh, that was the onion powder. Granulated garlic. You can use real garlic if you want to use that. You don't want to burn it. But you want to cook that flour a little bit before you add your water. If you have white flour, you can see it turning. So I'm going to let that cook a little bit more before I add some flour to it. Before I add some water to it. And another thing that I want to add, which you don't have to add this, but I choose to. I'm going to add a little bit of this. But before I add this, I'm going to brown it by itself first. Hey, Sandrella. Girl, you almost 40 minutes late. All right, I think I smell the butter. You can actually smell it cooking. All right, now you're going to get that big mama arm together. Get all them goodies off the bottom. When you eat your food, and if it tastes grainy, then you know you didn't let it cook that enough. And I don't want a whole lot of gravy. I just want to make it a little wet for the... Ooh, that is... Can y'all see that? Tell me if y'all can see it. It's thickening up. Ooh, baby. Woo, doggy. This is looking too forking good, baby. Comment below where you're viewing. Comment before if you ever made homemade gravy. If you ever had shepherd's pie. Do you like shepherd's pie? You can make it whatever you want to make it, honey. We're going to taste this. Now, this tastes like absolutely nothing. It tastes like grilled onions and ground beef. No flavor. There's no flavor into this at all right now. And so what I'm going to do is... Oh, I got one open, I think. I do. I'm going to drop... This is browning and flavor. So I'm going to put a little bit of this. This is going to turn my gravy brown. We turn my heat down a little bit. And then, remember I told y'all about that Dale steak seasoning? This is full of sodium. So I'm going to add a little bit of this. And then we're going to get back to whisking. Look at that. And then we're going to taste it. We're going to taste it, baby. Let's see what it tastes like. Y'all, that's good. We want to add... Ooh, that's good. I like that. That's good. We need a little bit more salt. Ooh, that's good. And so I think I'm going to just add my favorite season. This is one of my favorite seasonings. The browning season is cheating. But guess what, baby? Let me tell you what I learned in the culinary world. Everything ain't what it seems. For 6 months, I never told anybody. I may have mentioned it on here. But I never told anybody. For 6 months, I worked as a prep cook at a casino here in Delaware. At a real famous restaurant. And what I want to tell you is I made gravy every single morning. Every single morning, my job was to prep for the line cooks. And I opened the restaurant every morning. And what I want to tell you is the brown gravy that I made every single day was not made this way. That's it. That's it. The gravy that I made every morning was not made this way. I add the browning because the browning is flavor. So now what we get ready to do is add the ground beef back. The ground beef is back in. And all this good flavor. It's going to coat this ground beef. Let's taste it. Yes. Yes. That's what I want. Now that's good. And 1SP, I didn't even know that. A lot of this food. I started at 3:30, girl. A lot of this food in these restaurants are semi-homemade. Okay? You know how back in the day when they said, believe none of what you hear and half of what you see? Yeah. And that was my first culinary job. I'm going to turn the potatoes off. Ooh. They're nice and dry. So I'm going to turn that off. We got the good old seasoning that we needed. I'm going to add a little, let me add a little water. That's it. And that's going to thicken up. I don't don't know if y'all can get to see the finished results. I'm gonna have to put the picture on the on my page, the community page. So keep your eye out for the picture. Next thing that's going in is peas and carrots. Honey, I learned so much working in that kitchen. And I'm going to be 100% real honest with y'all. I left that position. I worked 6 months as a prep cook. And God did not tell me to go nowhere. I left that position chasing money. I made $5 more an hour now than I did as a prep cook, as a pharmacy technician. But I ain't mad though, because I believe God uses everything. He uses every part of our life to some degree. And I truly believe that everywhere I go and everything I do is an assignment. 28 watching. Can we calibrate the live, please, y'all? Thumbs it up and share me out. Thumbs me up, share me out. If you are not following, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are y'all waiting for? Get with the program. Angie in ReaLife. Y'all need me to sing the song? Hey, Shannon. A pharmacy technician. I'm a pharmacy tech, certified license, pharmacy technician. 1SP, I've been doing that since 2003. So that's my trade. And I like the job. And since me and my husband been eating healthier and stuff, it just shed my eye on a whole bunch of new things. Like, I feel like I want to go back to school and get a degree in nutrition. God doesn't make any mistakes. 28 people watching. Can we calibrate the live? Our next step is to put this together and put it in the oven. So I'm turning all this off because I need this workspace and I need to be cool. We're going to get this together and get it in the oven. Normally, I would put cheese on top of mine. And I might make some gravy on the side. Is what I might do. To put some on top. Now, y'all know the Thanksgiving Classic. Comment the Thanksgiving Classic. If you know what the Thanksgiving Classic is, comment below. Because I know everybody do it. If y'all don't do it, something wrong with y'all. The Thanksgiving Classic, y'all gotta know what that is. Y'all gotta know. Peas. Y'all gotta know the Thanksgiving Classic. Comment below. Like I said, I usually put cheese on there. What are you cooking? It looked like it's going to be delicious. Hey Gwen, welcome. I am making a sweet potato shepherd's pie for the first time ever in the history of me being on this channel. I made, you're back in the pharmacy, that's cool. Yes, I've been back in the pharmacy now almost 6 months. Yes, I work part-time. And baby, God didn't tell me to do that. I did it chasing money. So I'm not going to blame, I'm not going to say God did it. But like I said, He uses us in every area of our life. One more thing I'm going to do. My husband and I do not eat sugar. sugar. So we've changed over to monk fruit, which is plant-based. And I'm going to sprinkle just a little, just 1 tablespoon of sugar on that. And that's all. We're not going to do no more. That's it. Just a little bit. We don't want it like yams, candied yams. Y'all know what? Okay. I hear you. I hear you, taste buds. I hear you. We're going to do one more. That's it. Now, the next time I do this, I would do this in the oven. Because when you roast them in the oven, it really brings out the true flavor of the sweet potato. The natural sugar in the sweet potato, it caramelizes. And it just overall tastes better. Alright, let me see. That's it. Honey, the fruitful wife, her business is busting out the seams, girl. I just chatted with her on the phone the other day. Honey, the Lord has blessed them tremendously. But just keep your eye on her channel. Keep your eye on her channel and keep looking. Both of us, all of us, because God is doing great things. Alright now, come on. Now let's put this baby together. These eyes are still hot. Alright. Let's put these babies together. Let me put y'all up there so I can see y'all. I can see y'all up there. Honey, I miss us too. I miss us too. I'm not even kidding. I so miss us so bad. I really do. And even if y'all want to cheat even more with the gravy, y'all can buy the McCormick gravy starter. That thing is bomb. If y'all didn't know. McCormick got gravy starter in a can. I mean, in a powder. And I use that too. Alright, we got a 13x9 baking dish that I am not going to spray with the toxic Pam. I'm going to put olive oil in it. Y'all, my husband, I know he in there about to bust a lung. Because he plays his video games online. And baby, need I remind y'all, for y'all new people, if y'all don't know, my husband's a truck driver. And y'all know truck drivers and sailors, they speak the same language. Honey, truck drivers and sailors speak the same language. The same exact language. So, we're going to take the ground beef mixture. Put it in the bottom of the pan. Y'all, this is our Sunday dinner. I like a 3:30 start. We might do this every Sunday at 3:30. Yes, they are. They are. Their channel is called A Pinch of Bliss. A Pinch of Bliss, I think is what their channel is called. They got their own seasoning line and everything now. They're teaching people how to cater. So there it is. This looks so good. It would be the next time, y'all, we have to try it with ground turkey or ground chicken. I don't know. This ground beef is sweet. Can y'all see that, or it's too white? Is it whitewashed? Yes, honey. I'm telling you, they traveling. They had a big conference that they did, and they invited me down because I have a catering business too. They invited me down to um come and help on this big account that they had. But unfortunately, at the time that they were having it, I wasn't able to help. Honey, all expenses paid. They was gonna fly 2 forks out, baby. They was gonna put the 2 forks in the wind. Sweet potatoes. We're gonna layer this on top. It look kind of whitewashed, y'all. Can y'all see that pretty good? All right. Next thing is coming. This is a deep dish, by the way. And we're gonna put. I might put cheese, like a couple slices of cheese on one half. Cause all we're doing now is basically marrying the things. I wish I would have made a little bit more gravy. Do I want to make some more gravy? Because the gravy, if this was regular sweet potatoes, you would just drop it up there. I mean, regular potatoes. Again, we just want to cut back on potatoes and just eat a little bit healthier. So that's why we decided to try it with sweet potatoes. And we eat a lot of sweet potatoes around here. Need I need to mention that my husband is down 60 pounds. And I am down 32 and counting. Off just changing small eating habits. And I may go back to school for nutrition. Dietary, nutritionist. Because baby, look, you can eat good. A healthy version of soul food. Baby, if you can have soul food and it still tastes like the soul ain't been taken out of it. Honey, you have some soul food that the soul is taken out of it. What I mean by that is the smokiness. Is somebody on here showing off 29 people watching? Can we calibrate the live? Can we calibrate the live, boo-boos? Can we calibrate this live and make it 29? 29, and then we're gonna go on to this week's bonus dish. Yeah, I prepped a lot of this before I even turned the camera on. We got 29 lifers. Are all you guys followers? If y'all not followers, I'm gonna sing that song for y'all. Put the dancing ladies in the chat if y'all want to hear the song. Hype up this live. You can super sticker, super chat. Send gold, send jewels. Alright. Y'all know the Thanksgiving favorite, the yams and the cheese, the yams and the macaroni. That's a straight classic. A straight classic. This really needs some cheese on top of it. But I don't know how my husband gonna act about the cheese. So what I'm gonna do is I have some Sogiorno mild cheese slices. And I'm going to put a couple of slices of cheese on the side for me. Then if he chooses to have cheese when I cut his, I can melt a piece on his. Y'all look at that. Ooh, look at that. Is it whitewashed? Can y'all see it? Tell me if y'all can see it. Is it whitewashed for y'all? I'll always be. Do we get that 29 thumbs up? Let me recalibrate the refresh my laptop. Ooh, y'all, I might have to make some gravy on the side. I didn't want to make too much gravy because we get happy with gravy, y'all. Ooh, that is so beautiful. All right, I'm going to put a few slices of cheese on this bad boy. Bake, $3.75. That's what we finna do. I'm gonna have to move y'all back before I knock my camera over. And then we're gonna move on to the next, to our meal of the week. What is that, macaroni and cheese or sweet potatoes? It's sweet potatoes. It's sweet potatoes, baby. We are making a sweet potato shepherd's pie. I'm about to give y'all some instructions. Can y'all handle these instructions I'm going to give y'all? I'm going to put cheese slices on one side because I don't know if my husband going to want cheese. Edmund Benja, hi. Welcome to the live. We got 29 people watching. 33 people watching. Can we get 33 thumbs up? Calibrate the live, beautifuls. The oven is preheated to 375. I like cheese with my sweet potatoes. I don't know if my husband do. So I'm just going to place a few slices on one side. A couple slices. We're going to do it like that. That seems fair. Because when I do my regular shepherd's pie, I put cheese on top of it. So we're going to make this corner right here cheesy. Y'all game with that? The oven's on 375. And when I see this cheese melt, we're going to take this bad boy out. Right there. That is mild Sargento. 31 watching, and we still only have 23 thumbs up. And I'm gonna need y'all to drop them thumbs up on me. Here's what you gotta do. Hit the bell, subscribe, share, and comment too. It's Angie in real life. It's Angie in real life. It's 1L in real life. Come on. Let's drop them thumbs up. And then we're going to, when this oven get preheated, we're going to move on to our meal of the week. This is Sunday dinner. And then we're going to do meal of the week. Because what helped me and my husband stay on track is pretty much being prepared ahead of time. 30 people watching, 24 thumbs up. Okay, as soon as the oven get preheated, we'll be ready to throw this in the oven. So our meal of the week. We got Sunday dinner, which is sweet potato shepherd's pie, which we'll probably eat on this throughout the week as well. Okay? It's cooling off. Then, baby, for our meal of the week, we are making 15 bean soup. I don't want to melt that, y'all. Here we go. 15 bean soup and collard greens. I saw this video. I think it was on TikTok, Instagram, I don't know. This is my first time making it with collard greens. I ain't never made it with collard greens before. But y'all, when I tell y'all, when I saw that girl mix that stuff together in that pot, I told my husband, I was like, we need parts. So, meal of the week, 15 bean soup. We're going to add some shredded collard greens. We have 1 bag of Hertz Ham and Beans brand Cajun 15 bean soup. The good thing about this is it has a seasoning packet that we are definitely going to use. We have mixed peppers right here, which I'll probably dice. Is she alright? I'm checking on my cutting board, make sure she's good. I'll probably dice some of these oh, the light is going off. But what I want to do is put this rag over here so this cutting board won't be sliding. Yep, that's good. Bag of shredded collard greens, pepper strips, 15 bean soup, onions, and what I need y'all to do is, y'all know it's the star of the show. What we're using here today, and I will probably tag this. This is a Ninja pressure cooker. This is a Ninja pressure cooker that doubles over as a crock pot. You can saute in here. You can pressure cook. You can sear. You can steam. All that fun stuff. Power. Turning her on. A Ninja Foodie. This is a pressure cooker. It has all the settings on here you need to use. And so, it's an air fryer. Pressure, steam, slow cook, sear, saute. Air crisp, bacon roast, broil. You can even dehydrate. So what I want to do is I want to sear off my onions and my peppers. So what I'm going to do is some avocado oil. Put that in the bottom. And then we're going to turn it on sear and saute. What I wanted to do is I really want it on low. Medium high, medium, low medium. I hope y'all can see this. And the star of the show, drum roll please, booyah. Star of the show is smoked turkey drums. Low medium, it started. And I know y'all haven't seen Big Red in a while. Let me bring Big Red to the scene. We ain't brought Big Red out in a while. So these onions, I think I'm gonna leave them like they are. Yep. And these peppers. I'm gonna sear this. I'm gonna sear it off. And see, this is doubles over as an air fryer as well. The oven is on 375, waiting to heat for this. I mean, I think that's a great little portion. I think we used 5 sweet potatoes. How'd that look to y'all? All right, medium high. Mm-hmm. It's getting hot. We're gonna throw them onions in there. And we also gonna throw these peppers in there. This is green, red, and yellow. I really don't want to use all of these. I'm gonna do like a handful. And we're gonna sear them babies off. All right. Our oven is ready. And y'all know what I forgot to do? My daggone baking pan. Hey, Victor! Cooking with too much jewelry on. Hey, Gregory! I love my jewelry, and this food is for my family. Nobody ain't gonna be eating this food but me and my husband. And I still got my church clothes on. Y'all, I forgot to take my baking pan out of here. Oh, God. Look, my baking pan. Woo! She's smoking. I knew I smelled something. Yes, honey. Woo! That thing stank. Alright, we searing here. We put the onions in there, the peppers, with the avocado oil. We're going to put this in the oven because it's ready. Woo. I got this oven mitt set for Mother's Day. Isn't they cute? Alright. I set a timer for 15 minutes. If it don't look like what I wanted to look like in 15 minutes, then guess what, baby? We're gonna put more in there. It's taking too long. I need this on high. Come on. Get me on high. No, we'll do medium high. And start. I don't know why my camera isn't catching up. Oh, I know why. I done took y'all way out the scene. I need y'all to see inside of this. Yes. I'm looking at my laptop and I'm looking at y'all like, wait a minute, where they at? I need y'all to see all this goodness, goodness, and more goodness, as it Squeaky would say. Goodness, goodness, and more goodness. Goodness, goodness, and more goodness. Okay, Victor. Goodness, goodness, and more goodness. Goodness, goodness, and more goodness. We don't want a shadow. Goodness, goodness. Again, this is my Ninja. And we're going to sear this off. We already washed these. Drum roll. 23 people. Thank you for the 27 thumbs up. Smoked turkey drums. We throwing that in. We got 2 of them. Boom. Throwing that in. Baby, everything under the sun, okay? Mm-hmm. 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 Again, this is my Ninja Foodie pressure cooker. We got that. Oh, it smells so good. I'm expecting my husband to jump up and come in here. I promise you I am. With that on the bottom. I am going to drop my collard greens in there. I'm not washing these again. These are pre-washed. And I know that's right. Get it in. These collard greens. I don't know if I'm going to use the whole bag. Because I don't know how that's going to be. We're going to... Collard greens cook down. I'm going to let that keep on searing on the bottom. Just because I can. We're going to mash that down some more. We're going to mash that down some more. Onion powder. Just a little of the Knorr. And y'all, thank you, Victor. Granulated garlic. Some black pepper. Let's see how this is looking on the bottom. Ooh. Ooh. We're going to close this up, y'all. And it's going to slow cook. We sure is. Yes, we are. And we about to put the rest of the collard greens in there. This is my first time watching you. Is this a pressure cooker or an Instapot? This is a Ninja pressure cooker. And it does several things. I can air fry. I can bake in this. slow cook. It does everything. It's a ninja foodie. Pressure cooker. And y'all know collard greens cook down. You're welcome. I'm gonna tag it in the description. You can roast items in it. That's the roaster. You can roast items in it. It has the see that on the top where you can air fry, and then it has a thing where you can steam. Thank you, Victor. Thank you. That came with it. And then this is the pressure cooker lid. This the lid that you put on, like for the pressure cooker, and the pressure cooker and the crock pot setting. And I actually have it on sear right now, but I'm getting ready to stop it. Yep, I'm stopping it. The whole bag of collard greens is in. And we're going to add another layer of seasoning. Garlic powder. Onion powder. And if you're cooking collard greens on top of the stove, you don't want them to be bitter. So we usually add a little bit of baking soda and a little bit of vinegar to take down the acidity, and a little bit of sugar. In our case, we using monk fruit. So I'm gonna do all of that to these greens because I don't want them. I don't want to make my soup bitter. Again, this is my first time ever making this. So listen, we're gonna throw them beans on top of that. Y'all, my husband is so quiet, and that is so rare. Because honey, he be on that game, and he be tearing the people a new behind. He be tearing them people a new behind, y'all. But he was like, babe, let me know when you go live. So he won't be doing, you know what? Oh, no, what? I'm not going to. I thought that was the regular one. Get to know each other, guys. Oh, my God. Yay! Here's what you gotta do. Hit the bell, subscribe, share, and comment too. It's Angie in real life. It's Angie in real life. It's one L in real life. Y'all, yay! We reached 2.4K followers. Yay, yay, and yay. 2.4K followers. 2.4K followers. Throw some dancing ladies up there. Y'all tap the screen and share it out. We at 2,400 followers. Come on, y'all. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the... We celebrate every 100. Our next celebration is going to be 2,500. Okay, Victor. Go on, get your work done, child. I can't find my baking soda. I have baking powder. But that's... Oh, them collard greens is cooking. I want to put all this stuff in there before I added the beans. Where's my baking powder? My baking soda. me find this baking soda when I get off this live. Oh, there it is. To cut down the bitterness in the collard greens, we put a little baking soda. And then we do a little, I thought we had some apple cider. We got Nature's Promise, a little bit of vinegar. That's like a science project. Y'all know y'all put vinegar with baking soda. You can make a volcano erupt. Because we don't use refined sugar, we use monk fruit, but it's plant-based. We don't want sweet collard greens. We want to take the tart and the bitterness off of them. There it is. Yay, we reached a milestone. We reached a milestone. All right. Last but not least, what kind of beans are we adding? I thought you would never ask. We are adding Hearst ham beans, Cajun 15 bean soup. Baby, we finna eat so good. And it has a seasoning packet that's already in it. And these came from Food Lion. Great for stovetop, slow cooker, or pressure cooker. Y'all. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you what kind of beans it got in here. It has northern beans, pinto beans, navy beans. Let's get it going. I can read the beans out when I dump them. And y'all know beans are a good source of protein. And let me tell y'all how we live it in the last days, baby. And don't y'all sit there and not eat. Y'all better get y'all some beans. Get y'all some jasmine rice. Baby, look. Get you some jasmine rice. We can make some 2-ingredient biscuits. Get you some non-enriched flour. Don't y'all be hungry. The Bible has given... Honey, look. Anyway. Beans. We have northern beans, pinto beans, navy beans, small red beans, pink beans, light red kidney beans, green split peas, yellow split peas, lentils, cranberry beans, black beans, white kidney beans, small white beans, garbanzo beans, baby lima beans, dark red kidney beans, large lima bean. Baby, the only thing that I really don't like about this seasoning packet is because it has sugar in it. The seasoning packet contains sugar, dehydrated onions, paprika, but this gives it also a smoky good taste. So I know what this seasoning packet tastes like because I had it before. And ain't no way in the world. It's kind of spicy too. So I'm just going to I'm not going to use the whole pack. We're just going to sprinkle some on top of it. Remind you, it's the Cajun. So it's got a little heat to it. But you want flavor in your, you want your food to taste like something. And we're going to cover these beans up with some, uh-oh. That's our timer, y'all, on our shepherd's pie. Let me see how it look in there. Ooh, that cheese is melted. Let's finish this up and then we'll pull it out the oven. I'm gonna put a little bit of minced garlic in there. And because we like flavor, I put some Nora soup flavor on there. But you can always add more when it's done. Yes, you want the season to be in your food, but you don't want to over season it till you can't even eat it. So, coarse sea salt. To me, this seasons the season. That's it. And we done, y'all. One other thing I want to do is I want to put avocado oil in there. If I had more butter, do I got more butter? I think I'm out of butter. That's it. I hope y'all can see. but I don't like hot. My husband like hot. I forgot how much these beans was, but we got them from Food Line. We're Food Line shoppers. Yes, I like my own seasoning too. Yeah, you want to season it. I agree, Victor. Season as you go. And you can taste the layers. And then one thing that I learned being in the restaurant business is a lot of restaurants don't heavily season their food because their customers come from all different walks and all different backgrounds. So they season it enough to bring out the flavor of the food, and then that's why they have salt and pepper on the table. If you want more salt and pepper, hey, ask for salt and pepper. But you gotta be able to. Sometimes it's seasoned enough, and you don't have to add anything to it. When you go out to different restaurants, people have all these expectations. Because, honey, my eyes sure got open. And I'm going to hit this thing just one more again with a little bit of this Knorr just to top that sucker off. And that is done. And our next thing is to cover this. Cover these beans with water. The whole entire top. Thank God it's not at its max. Y'all, I'm more excited about this than the shepherd pie. Thank you for coming. We have 30 people, 34 people watching, and 32 thumbs up. Can we calibrate it, y'all? And then some people will use chicken broth. But baby, season your water. Knorr is much more less expensive than buying a whole bunch of packs of chicken broth. Chicken broth ain't nothing but seasoned water. We're going to turn this on high for 4 hours. Uh-oh. It's almost at the top. And we're not going to do nothing else with it. He in his man cave playing his video games. He playing his game. Don't forget, y'all, we put 2 turkey drums in the bottom of this. 2 turkey drums in the bottom of this. He quiet, Victor, because I'm cooking. I'm on live. But baby, honey, if I wasn't on live stream, he been getting something said. He would be getting some stuff said. You hear me? All right. I'm going to fill this up to its max. There is a max line on this pot. And guess what? We're going to fill it up to the max. That's the max line. And y'all, there we have it. 15 bean soup. That is the meal of the week. Now, I ain't going to say I'm going to eat this every day. It depends on how good it is. Now, my husband, he'll eat it for breakfast. The thing about this, y'all, is you can eat it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It don't matter when you eat it, as long as you eating. Breakfast don't have to be bacon. Ooh. What? No, I about to say bacon. Yes, please thumbs me up. We at the max full line. This may be gross to some of y'all. But I often taste my water. Let me taste it. That tastes spicy. It tastes like spicy Cajun water with no salt. So what I'm going to do is we're going to hit it up one more time with this. Y'all see that? Oh, she gonna be so good. Then we're gonna do this one more again with a little bit more salt. This is regular salt. All right. And then we're gonna top it off with all the herbs. One more again. I got a surprise for y'all. I ain't gonna tell y'all what it is though. Every single layer got flavor. Right. Some of these herbs and stuff be so salty. You don't even. And I like garlic, but I don't want my food, like my regular everyday food, to taste like garlic. If I'm doing lasagna or spaghetti or something like that, then that'll be. I like that garlicky flavor. It's just a combination. All right, y'all. Ooh, look at them onions coming up. Ooh, and them peppers coming up. Ooh, y'all, look. This is so pretty. All right, y'all. Them greens gonna cook down and make juice. So I'm gonna have to keep checking. Ooh, that is so pretty. So, so pretty. And there's 2 smoked turkey drums down there. Hi, I don't know how to say your name, but how are you? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. All right, y'all. We're going to stop playing in this. And we're going to get this cooking. I will post a picture of this on my community page so you guys can see when it's done. But that shepherd's pie, baby, we get ready to taste that right now. Oh, yes, we are. I never know where this goes. Does it go over there? No, it has a little thing that catches the steam. So we're going to leave this right here. Ooh, glory. This thing is heavy, y'all. We're going to put the pressure cooker lid on it. This is not the pressure cooker lid. This like the air fry lid. We're going to cook this on high for 4 hours. $38 people. Can we calibrate the live? 34. Let's get 34 thumbs up. In case you guys missed the scripture of the day. The scripture of the day is, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. And that is Jesus reminding us that the only way to God is through him. God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, so that we that believe will have everlasting life. Comment below if you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. Oh, I found it. This goes on the back. I was wondering where it goes. This catches the like a little steam catcher. Right there. This is a Ninja Foodie cooker. We'll turn it back around. Y'all, we a Ninja household. We got everything Ninja. Ninja blender, Ninja mixer. These are the accessories that came with it. You got this. I'm showing it again. And then the pressure cooker lid. What we are using is the pressure cooker lid. We got everything in there that we want. We're going to put the lid on this bad boy. Yo, did y'all comment where y'all was viewing from? Comment on the screen. Let me see where y'all viewing from. I don't think y'all did. Tell me where y'all watching from. We're gonna give it one more stir. And I'm gonna wildly taste this water again. Oh my gosh! Lord have mercy. That's it. We just made our own broth. Flavored water. We're gonna call this soul water. That's gonna be real good. I'm so excited to see what it's gonna taste like. Okay, Texas. Who else we have in the building? We got up to 38 viewers, y'all. That is amazing. And we reached a milestone. We reached the YouTube milestone. Go us. Go us. We're going to celebrate every 100. Y'all ready for the next 100? We just made 2,400 followers, y'all. That's a good deal. All right. Pressure cooker lid. This is the pressure cooker lid, but we are going to use the slow cooker part of it. I'm going to turn it around so y'all can see it. Can y'all see the front? Good, good, and good. I will link this in the description box. Y'all going to want to get this because it is so great to use. I'll link it. When it says tag products, I'll tag it. All right. So we plugging it up. We're going to hit power. We're going to use this in slow cooker mode. So we got pressure, steam, slow cook. If I pressure cook this, this would be done in like 20 minutes. But we're not pressure cooking it. We're going to slow cook it. So power on. We're going to hit slow cooker. Now this is telling us to turn lid. Y'all, I always... Uh-oh, am I getting it right today? I always struggle with this lid. Look, it's telling us to turn the lid. Wait a minute. Babe! Yeah. I always never get this lid right. The lid right. Alright, there it is. The lid is on. It's on high. And we're going to keep it on high. And we're going to go time. 4 hours. See that? And then we're going to hit start. And it is slow cooking. On high for 4 hours. Y'all got that, big babies? Now, let's move on to what we all been waiting for before I close out this live. We're going to move on over. Shout out to my camera girl. That's me. I want to move this back so we can get the oven open. Shout out to the camera girl. Shout out to the camera girl. Ooh, ooh, shout out to the camera girl. Oh my God. That looks so heavenly. Oh God, it's bubbling and it's juicy. The cheese smell amazing. Do I want it to brown a little bit on top? I only did it for 15 minutes, y'all. Woo! That thing is beautiful. She bubbling too. Let me get my oven mitts because your girl is clumsy. And I smell the cheese. I'm gonna put that on that side. And we're gonna put that one over there. Just to protect my cutting board from this hot glass. Oh my gosh. Look at the cheese side. Just look at it. Just look at it. That is so beautiful. Ooh. It's bubbling hot at the bottom, y'all. Do y'all see that? I'm gonna need y'all to thumbs this live up if y'all haven't already. We was basically just heating it up together and melting the cheese. Y'all look at that. Would y'all look at that? Lord have mercy. I can't wait to taste it, Victor. You know you can't really taste the goodness of this food when it's hot like this. But y'all, we done been on this live stream for an hour and 47 minutes. And I'm going to cut a small piece out. And I'm gonna taste it with y'all. And then I'm going to let y'all go. I don't know how it tastes. It's my first time ever making it, Victor. And we just kind of like did a healthier version of the regular sweet potatoes. I mean, to cut back on some of the starch. So we're going to cut a piece. We got our meal of the week cooking. Our Sunday dinner is done. But you know, y'all, I got to taste a piece of this for y'all. We got to taste a piece of this together. Come see it. It's done. Yeah. I'm done. My husband talking about the food done? How? Child? Ooh. I want the cheesy side. Oh, Lord. The cheese is stuck. I didn't want it up. I wanted it this way. There you go. Y'all it's so hot, so it ain't gonna hold. It'll look better than this, but right now, it's hot, so it's falling apart. Oh, it smells like shepherd's pie. It smells like shepherd's pie. Oh my God. Are y'all ready? Tell me if y'all ready. This sucker is hot. Of course, it's not going to stay together because it's hot. I want y'all to get a good look at me now. Can y'all see my face? Because I really can't see y'all. So here we go. Lord, we want to thank you for the nourishment of our body. Lord, we want to thank you for this food. Let it be nourishment for our body. Bless the hands that prepared it, the ones that provided. Bless the poor, the sick, the shut in, and the hungry. In Jesus' master's name we pray. Amen. Amen and amen. Here we go, guys. I don't know if y'all, baby, can you see me? Okay, here we go. First bite. It's hot. Y'all, y'all heard it. He up now. Y'all hear his feet dragging? Baby, say hi.
Hey. It's too hot to taste, man. Well, bring me some. It's too hot to taste, but bring me a plate.
Baby!
Bring me a plate. I know it. Yeah.
This!
Did you hit it with that salt, pepper stuff?
I didn't. But I'm getting ready to add some. We're going to hit it with a little bit of salt. It's good. The kosher. We're going to tap it like a pretzel. But I like to do it in my hand like this because, y'all, it'll be too much. And then sprinkle it on there like that. Listen at my husband. You want the cheesy side? I put cheese on a half of it because I didn't think you would eat the cheese. Cheese or no cheese? Listen at my husband. See, y'all? I knew I should have covered the whole thing with cheese. All right, that's cheese and a little bit of everything. Oh my God, this is so good, y'all. We add a little coarse salt to it. I would not be just saying this to y'all. Baby, you want to wait till it settle? Y'all, your girl is done. Y'all hear me? That is so good. And if it tastes that good, fresh from the oven, wait till that baby sit and settle. And tomorrow it's going to be even better. Yes, it's my church outfit. Outfit of the day. I took off my dress shoes, but I came right home from church. Yes, can y'all see? It's actually too big. This was my birthday outfit from last year. But anyway, y'all, eyes off me and back on this. Please make it. Please, please, please indulge yourself. Get in your kitchen and give it a try. And give it a try. This is so good. Here's what you gotta do. Hit the bell, subscribe, share, and comment too. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I thank God every day that we're like that. We have right. Really. I mean, it's a blessing. It really, really is. And y'all, I bought all these seeds with the intent to plant a garden. But I ain't planting nothing yet. That is so blessed good. It needs more gravy on it. I bought all these seeds, look. Watermelon seeds, collard greens, tomatoes, sweet peppers, onions, summer squash. Look, cucumbers. I ain't planted nothing, y'all. But when I get to planting, I'm going to tag y'all along. Listen, I love y'all. I want y'all to trust God. I want y'all to trust the process. And I want y'all to know that all things work together for the good. Y'all, I'm glistening and shiny because it's hot in this kitchen. Y'all. Woo, glory. Shout out, thumbs up. Thank you for the 36 thumbs up. This is so good. I'm going to let it settle for a little bit. And then make my husband plate. Look at that cheese. I knew he was going to want cheese, y'all. I should have just bought me a block of cheese and shredded it. And put it on top of there. But that's good. If you've never made... I don't know if anybody ever made a video on YouTube before. But we just made sweet potato shepherd's pie. Fresh sweet potatoes. If you want to use canned sweet potatoes, use canned sweet potatoes. If you want to use frozen sweet potatoes, my guy, use frozen. If you want to use turkey, ground beef, or ground chicken, use it. We will try this at some point the next time with ground chicken or ground turkey. But this is good. It's really, really good. Sweet potatoes don't take that long to cook. But this is so good. Hey, my sister. I have an invitation for you. Can you come to Delaware next month? July 25th. If you can get here. Reach out to Brittany. Because I already reached out to her. And I'm going to send you yours. Y'all will make my life. I'll be so happy. I'll probably cry the whole entire time if y'all can make it. But reach out to Brittany. I'm going to send you the information today. Love you too. What? Look at what the Lord has done. Listen. Sissy got a new car too. It's not brand new, but it's new to her. And the lady just testified in church today how the Lord blessed her with a car. I am going to send you the information as soon as I get off here. I'm going to send it to you in Messenger on Facebook.
Hey, you think I can eat sometime today?
Y'all, hold on. Let me fix this man plate.
I just want to eat sometime today.
You want it on your pie pan or you want it on the
Put it on anything, baby. Put it on the
My husband is pears.
Put it on anything.
Look, we have these pie pans. Let me my camera look a little fuzzy. I know the back side was clean because I cleaned it intentionally.
You steady talking. I'm gonna peel it. I'm gonna peel it.
Girl, 2026 with only 5 miles. Angela, do you know that what the number 5 means? Baby, please tell me if you know what the number 5 means. Come on now. Don't get me started. Let me get this man some food. If he perish, let him perish. For he is going to The 5 is the number of favor and grace. Yes. God favors me. Come on, sis. The number of favor and grace. This is my husband plate, y'all. Sweet potato. It's sitting up a little bit better now. Sweet potato shepherd's pie. Baby, I'm going.
Come on, man.
You telling me to come on, honey?
Yeah, I'm right there.
Are you gonna sprinkle your own salt, or you want me to sprinkle
I'm
it?
making my own salt. Bring me the coarse salt.
You want the pink or the regular?
The coarse salt. The regular coarse salt.
The pink Himalaya is coarse.
I don't want that.
Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me be an obedient little wife. You want hot sauce? All right, y'all. He tasting it. We want to hear his comment, his first bite. Ooh. Okay, Victor, I'll go check. He good, Angela. I got him, girl. Babe, what it taste like? He said, mm-hmm. Yes. Y'all, we've been on this live stream 2 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you guys for joining me for Angie in the kitchen. We did our Sunday dinner, which was sweet potato shepherd's pie. And we did our meal of the week, which is 15 bean soup and collard greens mixed together in a slow cooker. I will post a page of the 15 bean soup on the community page, so y'all keep your eye open so you guys can see it. Angela Bell, I will be DMing you either on Facebook, Instagram, wherever I can get you at first. July the 25th. It is on a Saturday. I've already reached out to Brittany and Mama B. It would mean the world to me if you guys could come. It would mean the world to me because I miss y'all. And this is a time in my life where I really need love. I really need the love from those that support me, that say they love me, that are a part of my life. And it's a life-changing situation for me. And I would love to have you guys here. But I understand life happens and it's kind of short notice. Angela Bell, girl, if you don't go to Food Lion, oh, y'all don't have a Food Lion. You probably can get it from Walmart. Right here. It's in the crock pot, girl. I think I do. I'm gonna go I'm gonna look at my contacts. I be having people number and be forgetting I be having it. Thank you, Victor. And guess what, guys? We have 39 likes. Come on, let's make history and get 40 likes. Come on. Somebody didn't like me. Let me see if I liked it. Let me see if I like this live. Uh-oh. 40? Come on now. We reaching milestones on the day, baby. We reaching milestones today. We got, wait a minute. I must have unliked it. Let me like it back. Because it said 40. Let me refresh. Y'all, this slow cooker is slow cooking. Oh, it said 42. Y'all making me happy. That, y'all, I need y'all to know that when you guys thumbs up our live streams and our videos, it lets YouTube know that you guys are interested in the content that we're making. So it's very, very important. If you guys have content and have it connected with each other, please do. Angela Bell, Victor, everyone that's on here, if you guys haven't had a chance to connect, please. We are a family, y'all. And we grew our channels together. So listen, we all about connections, right? I used to say it's about connections, not competition. Each one reach one. And I've decided to stop complaining about YouTube. I've decided to stop overthinking it. And I have made a commitment for the last 30 days. Really, I've gone live every single Sunday. Every single Sunday in the last 3 or 4 weeks. Last week I went to a tea party. So on live stream, I drove and I took y'all. Well, I see 43 on my end and no thumbs down. Thank you. And I took you guys along with me. I have made the commitment of going live every Sunday cooking. I always say, welcome to Angie In ReaLife, where faith meets food, fashion, and everyday life. Yes. So I thank you guys so much. We reached a milestone today. I don't think I ever received 42 thumbs up on a live. And we also reached the milestone of 2,400 followers. We are 24 strong. Last month we gained 21 new followers. So thank you guys for all the 21 new followers. Guys, go grab a video. Check it out. I have playlists. Ministry list. I have travel vlogs. I have cooking vlogs. I have series, the Eagle series, the 7 series. I did a series with me and my husband over the road called 18 Wheels and Turning. We got the Everyday Living podcast. So many different interviews. We have over 1,200 videos and live streams on YouTube. I've been on YouTube since 2018. And I one day want to get that 100K plaque. And I have to just put my nose down to the plow and just keep moving forward. God gave me an idea. I'm not going to voice it. I'm just going to do what he told me to do. And I believe this is it. For closing, if you guys missed it, the scripture of the day is, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh into the Father but by me. That is John 14:6. Jesus is saying this. He is the way. Jesus is the way. Jesus is the truth. Jesus is the life. Hey, low carb queen. Jesus is the life. No man, meaning me, meaning you, come into the Father, who God, except by me, who Jesus. In order for you to see God, you have to accept his son. There is no possible way that you will meet God without accepting his son. God loved us so much that he gave his son. Listen, Angie In ReaLife, where faith meets food, fashion, and everyday life. Soul food and food for your soul. Low carb queen, girl, I made a sweet potato shepherd's pie. I'm going to have to get you a glance, girl. Let me get you a glance. Because you might want to make this on your channel. Because I know you're doing low carb. And sweet potatoes is low carb compared to white potatoes. Let me show you, girl. Let me show you. Woo! Look at that. Faith, food, and everyday life. You see that, girl? Low carb queen. Sweet potato shepherd's pie. Yes. Sweet potato shepherd's pie. And as you can see, it's a chunk taken out of it because me and my husband ate some. So good. So good. Y'all, I believe that the kitchen is the heart of the home. You do everything in the kitchen. You eat in the kitchen. You do laundry in the kitchen. You host in the kitchen. And so I love the kitchen. And this is where we at, y'all. And so my feet is hurting. It's been 2 hours and 10 minutes. I got a 4-day work week. And so I'm going to have to let y'all go. But listen, I am getting ready to... Low carb queen, it was so good. Angie, you have a wonderful night. Gotta lay my head down. You too, and thank you for being here. Come back next Sunday at 3:30. Next Sunday, 3:30. I don't know what's on the menu next Sunday. You gotta come back to see. You gotta come back to see. I will post a picture of winner, winner, chicken dinner. I will post a picture of the 15 bean soup and collard greens on my community page. So keep y'all eye out for that. But yes, come back next Sunday, 3:30. I don't know what's gonna be on the menu, but we will be doing our Sunday dinner and the meal of the week. Also, ladies, I and gentlemen, I am going to be starting a series on my channel pertaining to a health condition that I have and that I have been battling with for years. So subscribe, turn your lights on, and be looking for the introductory video of this new series where I'm going to be sharing my... I saw her thing. I saw her thing on there. I saw her video where she bought that banana bread. Yes, everybody has to show up in their own authenticity. I think I said that right. And just be who you are. Like, don't fake it. Who cares because you don't have a $300 million house? Make sure your area is clean. You got some good light. So listen, I'm going to start a series about this journey that I'm taking as a health condition that I have been battling for years. And your girl is tired. She's tired. And so I'm going to do a series all the way up to how it started and where I am now, all the way up to the final. Well, I'm about to finish cooking. You take care, Miss Angie. Don't forget to see my pictures on Instagram. I love you guys. Again, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. What are you waiting for? Definitely meet me back here next Sunday at 3:30, y'all. Turn on your notification bells. 3:30, we'll be back in the kitchen. What we're serving? I don't know. We'll research this week and try to find something that's healthy that we all can indulge and enjoy together. I love you guys, and hey, what you gotta do? Hit the bell, subscribe, share, and comment too. It's Angie in real life. It's Angie in real life. It's 1L in real life. Don't forget that what you make happen for others, God will make happen for you. One planet, one water. But it's God that gives the increase. It is in Him that we live, we move, and have our being. And I'll see you the next time. Bye.